This video is brought to you by G2A.com for cheap games, MSP and PSN codes. And powered by Elgato Gaming. For the best gameplay capture out there, pick up an Elgato today. Links in the description. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Portsmouth career mode in FIFA 16. And today, we're going to be finally getting into the January transfer window after a couple of games. We do have this game against Newport County away to start off with, and then we play a game about another 2 days later, and that's also an away game. Newport County and then Notts, who again, we've already played this month right at the start. I'm probably going to sim that second game against Notts County because my players would be absolutely stuffed, and besides, we've already played them and we've already beat them. But the next game after that will be an FA Cup fixture against Sheffield United after we finally make it to January. And then the next two league games are going to be Bristol Rovers, and guess what? Newport County again. But no wasting time today, guys. We're going to get right into the first game against Newport County. We're going to see how we go. Again, like I've already said, probably going to sim the next game since my players would be probably absolutely stuffed by the end of this one because obviously I do like to play the same teams, the same lineup, the same players, even though I do have some players that I do rotate with every now and again. But yeah, I just like to embody Leicester City that way. The same players all the time. Go out there, do the job. But either way, let's go. So we are the ones that get it kicked off at Newport County away. Here we go. What a fucking ball. What a fucking ball. Oh, it's gone right. Oh, yeah. No fucking worries, EA. You just want to set that up for him? No problem. All right, cool. So we're 1-0 down. That is a brilliant fucking ball. Oh, we got split up the middle so quickly. Let's watch this. Watch this. Where the fucking hell? That is an amazing ball. And then the ball that went straight to Murphy, saved it, goes right back to him, sticks in the rebound. Okay, fine. No problem. Abner, nice ball. Run to it. Please, Burns. Turn around. Got a guy all over the back of him. Burns still all over him. What a goal! What a hit by Nathan Burns. All over his ass was the defender, but he still gets the shot off and still scores a beauty. This is a rocket. Look at that. Played it there. Nearly got around him there. Just holding him off. Does not do that good a job, but what a shot. All right, well, that is the leveler. Nathan Burns pulls that one out. Again, I can't believe the defender let him get by him, or maybe not that easily. He was trying to get right. He was trying to get past him, but he just couldn't. He held him off brilliantly, and that is that. And so that'll do it. Half time. They got a goal pretty early on, first 15 minutes. They got us on the counter-attack with a ripping through ball. Has to be said. Even though the shot went straight at the keeper, who saved it, and then the ball went right back to him, and then he poked it in. Either way, they did take the lead, but we got one back brilliantly through Nathan Burns. Oh, what a fucking pass from Alito. Please, guys, let's... Oh, my God. They fucking split us up brilliantly. That's a set play that they just fucking initiated there. And my fucking AI players I'm not controlling off the ball, getting dragged. Alito with a great chance, but a big save by Murphy. Davies, he's just running around Suter. He's not the quickest of players. Ball's in there, squeezing it through. That was so close. They are just passing it so perfectly and on the money every time. That... Oh my, that is close. That's too close. We can move it. We can move it. We can move it. We can move it. One more ball. There we go. We're out. Barton, it's just fucking... He just started running. He was always going to make that tackle. That's a bad slide tackle myself. Good tackle there. Got it. Barton, clipped again. Fucking dirty prick. Yeah, it won't matter. All right, it won't matter. In the end, it's just going to be the 1-1 draw. Fine. All right, well, it was very intense. Back and forth. Chances for both sides in the end right there. But no... Just going to end the 0-0 or the 1-1. What am I talking about? It's going to be a draw. Feels like a 0-0, seriously. I know we got the goal with Burns, but fucking hell, this was so much action for fucking no result whatsoever. I fucking hate draws. I just fucking hate draws. Let the contest have a winner. 7.7 to Nathan Burns, and he's obviously going to get man of the match, both mine and FIFA's. Brian Murphy did do well, 7.5. He made about 4 or 5 saves, which is pretty decent. But yeah, pretty obvious Nathan Burns is going to get that. Pulled out the only goal of the game for us, and it was a beaut. We're going to train up some more players again. Suter's getting drills. KPS, by the way, Kenny Prince Schwab, that's my new nickname for him, getting drills. Does pretty well there, gets a B. Ryland with an F, not great. By the way, guys, I'm also aware of the concern, shall we say, with me training up Kenny Prince Schwab, because obviously I know that apparently, even though I don't have an extreme amount of experience with training youth players or youth academy players with player development, I am aware now that there's a bit of an issue or a concern that a player's physical attributes are sort of hampered or maybe stall a little bit if you overtrain them, which I don't really know from experience. I've just been told this, so I'm not really sure what I should do. Do I just completely stop? I'm not too sure, but I feel pretty comfortable with just giving him the one drill. I'll definitely be sure to monitor that, and if I see any problems occurring or the physical attributes not growing, then I'll probably just have to, I really don't know. But now for the sim game. We have a pretty decent team on our hands here. Notts County away. They've won their last 2 games and drawn 1 against Plymouth Argyle. We've got a very tired team out there. I'm not feeling confident, especially with the fact that it's away. But you never know. Hey, we get the win anyway, and it's going to be a 1-0 victory to Roberts picking up the goal. That's very nice there, Gary Roberts, and no injuries. We come out of it just fine. Man of the match, by the way, for that game did not go to Gary Roberts, the goal scorer. It did not go to Nathan Burns, a potential assister or anything like that, but Brian Murphy, he got the 8.2. So it will not be 4 straight man of the matches for Nathan Burns, but Brian Murphy gets 8.2. At least now finally we get a big break. We get a whole week break, and now finally we've made it to the January transfer window. We've immediately got a couple of transfer offers. We'll take a look at them and let's see, how do we go? One's for Gary Roberts, who looks like we could get him for, wow, nearly 800 grand. That'd be insane. That's nearly double his value. And Charlton Athletic apparently putting in an offer for him. But I reckon at the moment I might stall that because I don't want to sell my best keeper just at the moment. But Gary Roberts as well. We could get him for potentially a nice amount as well, 1.3 million. Gary Roberts, I'll be totally honest, could be a player that I might be open to selling because he's an outfielder, 68 overall, not really going anywhere with his overall, he's not getting any younger, of course, and he might start eventually dropping off. So I reckon if we did sell him, we do have replacements for him, like Anthony Rydland. I would definitely be happy with playing him at centre attack and midfield. And to be fair, I've been wanting to do that for quite a while, actually. So here's honestly what I'm thinking about doing. If I'm going to sell him, it would have to be for a pretty decent amount. So take a look at that. That's nearly double what he's worth. And I don't think Leighton Orient will accept it. It's a bit ridiculous, but you never know. You never know. We might be able to talk them down to like 1.1, 1.2. You never know. But these guys, ladies and gentlemen, are the plays that I'm looking to pick up in this January transfer window specifically. So, Daniel Bentley, he's the first one. He could be a guy that we might be able to get in straight away in the first season, and he could be the goalkeeper that we keep for the entire series, and that'd be brilliant. I would love it if we could do that. But Daniel Bentley, 22 years of age, in the last year of his contract, but I don't think he turns 23 in January, so we can't get him on a pre-contract. But we could hopefully get him for pretty cheap. You never know, if we were to sell Gary Roberts, the sale of Gary Roberts could fund the Daniel Bentley transfer, which I'd be very happy with. But anyway, Kenneth Ortigba, this is a guy, pretty high-rated centre-back for us anyway. We could get him in, could get him on a pre-contract. Another player we can get on a pre-contract, not ridiculously high up the list, but James Forrest as well. Good centre attacking midfielder. The only thing is he does have a very high wage playing for Celtic, 25 grand. And the final one as well, not a player I can get on a pre-contract, but someone I might buy to hopefully accommodate KPS when he eventually comes into the team. Obviously, we don't play a 4-3-3 formation. Kenny Prince Schwab is a left winger, so we're going to need another right winger to play alongside him. And I reckon it could be this guy, Terrell Ondan or Odnan, either way, however you pronounce it. If we were to pick him up, I would definitely learn that name. But he does, of course, expire this year as well. He's only got 6 months left. Are you noticing a trend here? I'm definitely trying to get players on the cheap. But here we go again. Now Burnley are trying to get there. Now Burnley are trying to go for Gary Roberts. We could definitely get a very nice amount, I reckon. I'm probably going to counter offer like 1.6, literally double what his value is to every single team that's putting in an offer. And you never know, one might eventually say yes. We got Barnsley for nearly $1 million right there. That's incredible. We will wait and see, but there's a very real chance that Gary Roberts will not be a part of Portsmouth. More transfer offers, this time for Adam Barton, and again for Gary Roberts. Everyone wants a piece of Gary Roberts out of nowhere. Holy shit, look at this. Doncaster, 1.2 million. That's absolutely insane. Surely, if anyone is going to accept 1.6, it'll be them. Montpellier want, bloody hell, we bought Anthony Rydland off of those blokes and now they want one of ours. Bloody Gary Roberts. Okay, fine, 1.6. But we're going to put aside the transfers for now, guys. We'll focus on the next game against Sheffield United in the FA Cup. Of course, we want to keep this awesome run that we're doing in the FA Cup. We want to keep it going. We're doing very well for a League 2 team. We want to go as far as possible. But without further ado, let's go. So this is it then. First game in the FA Cup for this episode. Hopefully we can pick up a win. Let's do it. Oh, sneaky from Burns. Little fake shot there. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant tackle. That is not a brilliant tackle. It's a penalty. And Nathan Burns is maybe about to score another super early goal. He got the ball straight off, I think it was Brayford, with a brilliant tackle out of nowhere. And I thought that was clean. Apparently not. I tell you what, Nathan Burns, he won the penalty brilliantly. He's probably going to have to take it. Besides, he's a better penalty taker, technically. Not by much, but still. It's okay. Oh, the keeper hasn't even moved. It's 1-0. Nathan Burns, another early goal. How many goals has he scored from within 5 minutes? He did well to win the penalty, even though I thought it was definitely a 50-50 chance, but that is a great pen. I might actually get, I can't believe it again, Nathan Burns, because from this sort of situation, if we can just like really power it, get by the wall. Oh, it's saved. It's just not enough power. Oh, here we go. Is he in? There he goes. Bennett. No, I shouldn't have done that. Or is it okay? Maybe. Nice turn there. Ball playing through hard. There it is. 2-0. Snuck it in at the near post. I almost regretted playing that ball through to Roberts, but in the end, he still finished it. I was concerned about the contact there. I thought maybe I should have just tried it with Bennett, but no, the run was made. Now, look at that. Like, it was weird. It just sort of scooped up in the air. It was sitting there to be saved. That was way too close to him as well. I really should have think that could have been saved by the keeper, but either way, we'll take it. Roberts with a goal with about 5 minutes to go until halftime. We're leading. We've got the breathing space. This is going brilliantly. Could we pick up a third before halftime? That'd be insane. Evans. I'll tell you what. It's set up brilliantly for him. Do the right thing. Unbelievable. We do get a goal before halftime. We are knocking on the door of the next round of the FA Cup. It was just all happening seamlessly, wasn't it? Incredible stuff there. Burns could have got his brace, but no, he'll slide it across to Kyle Bennett, and he'll slide it into the back of the net. Beautiful stuff. Well, what a half. I mean, we've pretty much won it already. All we have to do is avoid a complete capitulation, and we've actually done this. Oh, he's going back to him. Smart stuff. Yeah, look at all this space. Big save by me. It won't matter. Why did every fucking save just go straight back to him? But look at all that space. Oh, dear. Where did everyone fucking go? Ooh, space for Kyle Bennett, maybe. He'll set himself. He'll shoot. Kyle Bennett, I think that was on target. Unreal effort. But how about now, though? Cross. Good one. Right. Ryblin. The ball's there. It's sitting there. It's 4-1. It falls to Webster, who puts it in. That's not how he usually gets his goals from corners, but hey, he'll take it. Ryblin with a header there. The ball was saved. And look, I think I'll actually take that because the goal that we conceded fell straight back to... And it's gone in between the legs of Brayford as well. How the hell? Oh, I see it. I see it before my eyes. I see it. I see it. I do see it. No, it just gets clipped by Edgar. That is all it took. We nearly had 5. What the fuck? Oh, no, Webster, no. What have you done? I am so done. I am so done with you, Webster, because now look who's on it. Bloody Dunn's on it. And the back... Oh, good save by Murphy. Fuck, I was nearly done. And that'll do it. That is full time. We couldn't get the 5th. Hell, we even conceded one ourselves, so... Sheffield United get to feel a little bit better about themselves, but we are the ones going through in the FA Cup, so I'm not too devastated. And look who got man of the match again. It's Nathan Burns with an 8.2. And again, some other good performance like Brian Murphy, 7.7. Even though he fucking cannot save the most simplest of shit. He falls on his ass too easily. He's got no fucking composure, that Brian Murphy. I swear to God. Abner did well. Kyle Bennett did great as well. But I'm still not sure who gets man of the match. Guys, I am totally torn right now. It's between Burns and Bennett. I really don't know who should get it, though, between those two, because they were both great in their own way. Both got a goal. Both got an assist as well. Guys, yeah, it's too difficult for me to decide, so I'm gonna delegate it to the game. 8.4. Nathan Burns got man of the match, so he's the one that's gonna get the votes. He's the one that's gonna get the 8.4 points, the man of the match, because I couldn't decide. It was definitely between those two, but in the end, I've just gone with who got the highest rating. I feel like that's fine. In situations where I just can't decide, that's what I've done. He is really starting to put some space between him and Evans. He's definitely top right now. There is no way that he's not. But let's simulate again. Kenny Prince Schwab should hopefully go up to 61. It looks like he's gone up by a bit regardless anyway. But still, we've got Webster going up. Suter went nowhere. Rydland went nowhere. Now he's at 61. We've heard back from Leyton Orient for Gary Roberts. They want 8.75, which is, I think, their initial offer anyway. So something tells me we're not going to get 1.6 mil for Gary Roberts out of these blokes. Have we done it? 1.4 for Gary Roberts. Burnley. They've accepted 1.6. Okay, so he's probably going to go to Burnley then. As soon as I get the money for Gary Roberts, I will put on a bid for... oh, and there it is. Who'd he go to? He ended up going to Burnley for 1.6. Okay, there was a potential that he could have gone, not necessarily to Doncaster or to anybody like that, but... yeah, incredible. Even Montpellier were looking like they were going to get him at 1 point, but no, he's gone to Burnley. We could get him between 365 grand and 935 for a 22-year-old 69 rated goalkeeper. That's incredible. I'm probably going to start off though pretty, now that we've got the cash, like 800 grand. I know that I don't think we're going to get him for like a $500,000. That's absolutely insane. He's a crucial first team player for a League 2 team at 69 overall. It's not going to happen. So 80 grand we'll start off with, or 800 grand. Could happen. You never know. Let's see. And since I'm pretty excited and I want to know whether or not I get to buy Daniel Bentley, I'm probably going to sim this first game against Bristol Rovers. They're not a super amazing team, however, their recent results are definitely varied. A draw, a win 3-0, and then a loss 4-0. Always against Plymouth Argyle as well. But what will the result be this time around against Bristol Rovers? They're playing a 5-3-2. Thank God I didn't play this game. Yes, we get the 2-1 win. Rydland with a goal. They missed a penalty. They scored. They had a real fucking go at it right at the end there, but no, it wasn't enough. Rydland with a brace. And obviously, he picked up the man of the match as a result. An 8.3 rating. Still waiting to hear back from Southend. We finally have. They've just straight, flat out rejected us. Okay, so that's how that goes down. All right then. Do I now bump this up to 1 million? This is still, again, pretty low, below his value. But for a guy in the last year of his contract, I was hoping we could make something happen. But 1 million now, potentially, you never know. So we're going to hopefully hear back from Southend before this Newport game because I'll end it there. And it's a rejection. Anyway, oh, bloody hell. And we keep getting offers for Adam Barton. I'm probably just going to reject all offers for him because I'm looking to keep Barton. Unfortunately, Southend United are being hard to fucking play right here. Hard to play. Yeah, that's a new one. I just came up with it right there. Or they're playing hard to get, should I say. It's 1.6 is what his value is. Even in the last year of his contract, it's not happening for us. It's like it doesn't even matter to them. It's just whatever. So it looks like we're probably going to have to pay a fair amount for him, I'd imagine. Maybe I go from 800 to 1 million to 1.2, but again, I feel like I'm slowing. It's just, I just want to get this fucking done. We got 1.4 right now. That isn't exactly the 1.6 that we got for Gary Roberts, but I'm happy to pay just a little bit more. But we are going to leave this episode just as we started this episode with a game against Newport to play. That'll be the first match in the next episode. But thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to take a look at the masterbucks.fanfiber.com if you want to take a look at any of the TMB shirts. And until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.